now. Okay, so welcome everybody. This is the online homework training for Varsity Learning. We're going to explore forums in some depth today. So Varsity Learning online homework platform. I think some of you have been on these webinars before. So this is going to be a little bit more advanced and really specific about the forums today. So I'm logged in to my teacher account here. There's nothing in here. Some of you will see that you're enrolled in a course as you log in, and that is going to be the Varsity Learning Support course. The support course is where we're going to continue to post our how-to guides, as well as our forums where teachers ask teachers how to do different things. And finally, we have our worksheets for pre-algebra, algebra 1, and algebra 2. Worksheets are open source, ready for you to download and use in class as you wish. So Varsity Learning Support course, you should be enrolled in this as a student, even though you have an instructor account. Okay, so an instructor account is going to look like this. I'm going to start by adding a new course. I'm going to copy from a template course. And today I'm going to use, let's see, how about the Algebra 2 template? Continue. Algebra 2 demo 630. So you can name your course anything you want. You're probably going to want to start with your last name, fall 2020, Algebra 1, and maybe a section number if you have multiple courses. It's as easy as that. I'm going to submit this. Now, I have a course ID, so here you go. If you are following along and would like to log into the course I just created, you won't be able to see anything right away until I change the dates, but 6490. So course ID is 6490. Feel free to log in. Let's see. So first thing I'm going to do, this is a new course. I need to just bring the dates up so everybody can see everything. I've gone over this in a previous demo, but I just went to mass change dates. Again, I do a check all. These are assignments that were due earlier this spring. I'm going to make them more available. And then have them do here. Send down date and time changes. Okay, so we have two chapters or two topics that are available. A and B. C is not yet available. Again, if you'd like to log in as a student, the course ID is 6490. You would go, if you logged into your varsity, you would click enroll in a new class and then type in that course ID I just gave, 6490. Completely optional, completely up to you. You don't have to. All right, so I'm going to get rid of the calendar from now. Calendar was a previous demo. So let's look at what we have here. So our topics, real numbers, algebraic expressions. Obviously, this is going to be a review for a lot of the Algebra 2 courses. The class notes, what we call the class notes, include the vocabulary, any properties and definitions, along with the video lessons. We haven't talked about these, but these are great videos. They're from the Math is Power for You website. We have it linked down here and attributed as the Creative Commons license. So these are open source, done by James Souza. James Souza teaches at Phoenix College. And I don't know if you saw that, but I clicked the little plus sign. If I click the actual title, it'll take me to YouTube, and you don't want to open up YouTube in your classroom. Or you don't want to have students open up YouTube. But if you just click the plus sign, the video is going to play right here. And those are James Souza videos. So every topic is going to have videos, hopefully, maybe not properties there. Some more videos, scientific notation, properties of exponents. Click them, watch these. You can show these in class. You can assign these separately in class. Make sure that they do this. Topic review at the end. Topic reviews just cover all the assignments in the main course here. So topic A is just a review. And then the topic forums. So any assignment in topic A, when students ask a question, is going to be posted to the topic A forum. The topic A forum, we can modify it. We can name it whatever we'd like. We can show it by dates if you don't want it shown the full semester. If you're organized, you're going to want to just show topic A as you're working on topic A, topic B. We just have these shown always in the course templates. Okay, you can make these into a group forum. That means group members are all going to be able to post from that group. We should do a grouping webinar. We just talk about groups. We should do that in the future, later this summer. Turn on liking. We certainly want to do that. And then we can make this into a gradebook category. Yes. We don't want to make this worth 5 points. Auto scoring for points and replies, gradebook category. Let's save that for now as online homework or default. Let's save that. I'm going to go to the gradebook, settings, add new category, forum, participation. We're going to make this worth 10% of their grade. Online homework is going to be worth 30% of their grade. Tests are going to be worth 30% of their grade. Final is going to be worth 30% of their grade. From the gradebook, this isn't the gradebook demo, but we've done this previously. Gradebook's very flexible. You can have this set up, the category set up just like your syllabus, and use it as your main gradebook. As you can see, you can drop low scores or keep a number of high scores depending on what the category is. We have these set by category weights. Okay, so I'm just going to save these changes. Right now, that topic A forum is in the default category. I don't want that. Try not to put anything in the default category. So I'm going to scroll back down. Sorry if your screen is choppy. Back to the topic A forum. I'm going to modify it. So the only reason I modified it is to add it as a category in the gradebook. I'm going to save this. Are people able to hear me okay? Okay. All right, so I've set that up. So anybody who's logged in now, roster, I see a few people logged in. Great. So if you, I'll show you how to post a question in the forum. Let's go to a topic. So this is a homework assignment, topic A4. Don't post this first one to the forum, please. So the way the online homework assignments work, these are algorithmically generated questions, so everyone's going to receive a different version of the problem. Students can type in their answer, use the math quill editor here, so I'm going to enter a fraction. Get submitted. That score would go in the gradebook. I'm obviously the instructor of this course, so my gradebook score is not going to show. This question has a detailed solution, so students can click on that and see the solution, not just the answer. Students can work these questions in any order as well. So question 10, couple different variables, 3 different variables, some exponents, really not a problem you want to try to communicate with over email. But the idea of forums is if somebody in your class has a question about this problem, maybe other students do as well. So the student can ask for help by posting this question to a forum. Okay, so I click post this question to a forum. It tells everybody in the class this is question about number 10 in topic A4. Student can log in, type a little note, please help. the system is going to post the thread. It shows everybody the name of the student, so it's going to cut down on any funny business here. And then anybody can click on this. So we see the question that the student was given. Now anybody can reply to this. So if somebody clicks reply, they get the full editor here. So you can just put in text, you can put in a link to another website. Here you can upload a PDF if you wanted. You can upload an image file if you want to just work this problem by hand and show the steps. But there's also some tools here, some math tools. So very easy to communicate mathematically. We're just going to type our math in using calculator style math or spreadsheet style math. We call it ASCII math. Let me get rid of this yellow red line. All right, so it's going to appear properly. There's also a little grapher, so you can graph equations and functions as well. Probably a little bit easier than trying to upload your TI-84 screen. Add that. Add a second graph, insert it. Now post this reply. So student, if this is a reply to this question, you can see that the student, everybody in class can see the reply. The math is going to show up just like you expect, including a graph. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to click now. Anybody else can come in and like these posts as well. So the forums are going to be very familiar for your students, even if they've never used them. Forums are very similar to what they're doing on social media. Let's see if I click out of here. So anybody else that's logged in, feel free to log in. If you log in, you'll see now you have a new forum here. So you can click here, it'll take you to it. Looks like Kendra posted a new question, so someone can reply to that. But if someone would like to reply to my post, you can go scroll down and go to, oops, topic A. Sorry for the scrolling. A forum. You can click here as well. Okay, so 2 people have liked it. Anybody would like, they can hit the reply to this. Again, as a teacher, you're going to see the gradebook now. So the gradebook is going to have the forum as 5 points, the topic A forum for 5 points. So this is a category, so let me explain that a little bit. So I'm going to just show the categories in the gradebook. I can show all the quizzes or tests or online homework. I just want to show the forums. It looks like we have one category here. It's worth 10% of their grade. The item in here is called topic A forum, and that's worth 5 points. But nobody has any credit for that yet. But let's see if anybody can answer that. So I can look at the roster here, see some names enrolled. That's great. If you're giving a test and somebody needs more time for a test, you can click on the student's name. This is Kendra. She is with Varsity Learning. And if you're giving a 30-minute test, but some student needs accommodations, you can give them 45 minutes right there in the time limit multiplier if you needed to. I know this isn't the testing demo. We did that last week, I think. Okay. So I'm going to log into the forums as the teacher. Let's see if there's anything else in here. A couple replies. So if somebody want to reply to one of these, maybe a topic B. So I can look at all my forums here. I don't know if you saw that. Hope I didn't go too fast. Under communication, you can do messages. Messages are generally the teacher to the student, and those can be more useful than email because you still get all of the math features to to message with equations and the graphs. So you can do that with messages. And then the forums is going to show you all the forums in here. So we have a forum already set for each topic. Now this turned up red because somebody else, I'm the teacher, I see somebody else posted a message. Now there's 3 posts in here, that's great. So I can just click this from here and go right to that forum. And great. So Kendra posted something. I can give her a score. I'm going to give her 4 points for that. And I can give her some feedback as well. Right here, I'm going to save the grade. Okay. Now when I go into the gradebook, I see that for topic A forum, the student Kendra was given a grade of 4 points. The little asterisk indicates that she has some feedback, right there. So if I want to, as the teacher, I can click on her score and say, okay, yeah, I remember. I gave her some feedback. That was the question of topic A forum. I can click back in there and see that I gave her that grade. Okay, so let's recap this a little bit. So this is a template for Algebra 2 in Varsity Learning. There are a number of topics in this course, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Each of these topics has several assignments. Each of these assignments has a link in them where students can post any question to the forum. You're certainly welcome to turn this off. This is on by default in our templates. And so all the assignments in topic A post the topic A forum. All the assignments in topic B post the topic B forum. If you'd like to modify these forums so they're integrated with the gradebook, you can do that as well. I go to topic A forum as the instructor. I go to the gear icon. I choose modify. And now I'm given all these options again. So I can hide this forum. I can show it by dates. I can turn on liking. You can get an email notification anytime somebody posts. You don't want to let anonymous people post. We have the allow students to delete their own posts turned off, so you can see them, so they can't post something bad and then delete it. They can't do that. And then a lot of other options as well. So calendar icons, display, file sharing. You're going to have them upload files, posting and replies. Students can create a new thread. Yes, and the important one we went over today is the count in gradebook. We said yes. We can count it for extra credit. We went into the gradebook first and created a new category. We named that category forums. And we can auto award points as well. Sometimes that's useful if it's extra credit. You just want to do 1 or 2 points. But in this case, I went in and manually graded the forum reply. Once you do this, you can save the changes. Okay. So I was going to open it up to questions. You're welcome to post a question in the chat or just go ahead and ask. So Varsity Learning, we're going to continue these webinars throughout the summer. I think we need to do one on groups, probably not right away. And then we're going to have another series on some of the features for existing users, some of the new features for fall 2020. I'd like to do one just on group projects where it's more about math than using Varsity Learning. So I have a few of those good ones to do if you have they're great if you have access to a lab at school where the principal might be walking in and seeing what you're doing with their new computer lab. They love seeing their teachers do STEM activities. So we got a few of those we're going to add to Varsity Learning later this summer as well. Varsity Learning is free all of this summer and the next school year. After that, we're going to try to keep it free. It certainly isn't going to be more than $50 to $100 per teacher. Still trying to make it free for the 21-22 school year, but it's certainly free for the 2021 school year. It includes everything you've seen here. If you don't have an account, please just go to varsitylearning.com, instructor sign up here. We'll create that account for you, get you set up. If you and others in your department are interested in a private webinar, we're happy to get that scheduled. Just email us at the support link here, the support@varsitylearning.com. Kendra will get that set up. If you're in your department, we can go into some depth in those, talk about the templates, talk about the content, how it fits your class or how it fits your department and courses. We're happy to have an hour-long discussion with you on getting that set up for the new school year. So happy to do those individually by school if you're interested. And then we're going to continue these Varsity Learning kind of learning webinars throughout the summer and probably add a few as well. Happy to answer any questions anybody has. Thanks everybody for logging in. If you logged in for the roster, created something, let's see in the gradebook, anything else? Okay. Still got a few minutes if you have some questions. There was a question earlier about the difference in the templates. So when you're creating a course, you kind of have a choice of the different types of templates. We have the traditional high school math templates, pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2, geometry, and then we have the OpenStax templates. So the OpenStax templates are new to Varsity Learning this last spring. The OpenStax templates include a link to an ebook, an open source ebook from OpenStax. So OpenStax is a nonprofit out of Rice University in Houston, Texas. They publish textbooks for all the high enrollment courses at colleges and universities. We have their math textbooks in Varsity Learning. So the Varsity Learning templates for OpenStax include an actual textbook. The regular high school math templates, we're assuming that you have your own textbook already and just need to use Varsity Learning as a supplement. It doesn't matter which template you use the template that best fits your course. You can mix and match items from the OpenStax books and the high school math templates. So whatever you'd like. So again, the high school math templates, we're assuming you have a textbook already. The OpenStax templates include everything plus the access to the ebook. And the ebooks are high quality PDFs. We're not doing any customization on the OpenStax books for Varsity this next school year. We are hoping to have some projects for next summer to start to customize these books to better fit high school and middle school classes. But we're not ready to do that just quite yet. Hello. So Varsity Learning right now, we have this opened up to high schools. It's free for high schools. It's free because our partner site, XYZ Homework, is not free. So if anybody is a college teacher, we prefer that you sign up at XYZ Homework. XYZ Homework for the OpenStax books is $30 per student for the whole year. Varsity Learning is free for high schools. We think it's important that high school students have access to online homework at affordable price. This is very similar to what most big publishers include with a new adoption, not even include, that they have. It's an upsell for Pearson and McGraw-Hill and other high school publishers is an add-on to a new textbook adoption. If you're using a textbook that's a little bit old, then you probably don't have online homework with it. But Varsity Learning, we want high school and middle school teachers to use Varsity Learning in their classes. I personally taught middle school with it for several years, and it's really how the geometry course came to be. I taught that in the Algebra 1 course and the pre-algebra course. So it's free all of next year, hopefully free beyond that as well. So feel free to dig in. Yep, middle school is great. Okay, any other questions before we say goodbye today? All right, so if you have any questions, you want to schedule a one-on-one webinar, you can email us at support@varsitylearning.com. Somebody on the team will get back to you and we can schedule a private webinar with your department, kind of get into the details of using Varsity at your school. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you next Tuesday as well. Okay, bye-bye. Nothing in physics yet, but maybe early fall. OpenStax does have physics books, and so we're looking into bringing those into the system, but not yet. But good question. We'd love to get physics, chemistry, and some simple biology in here as well. Any other questions? Great. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.